Hey, welcome back, guys. Let's hop right into 1.2. Finally have time today to check it out, and so I'm really excited to see what was added and what's coming next in the story. The only things I've seen from 1.2 is what they provided in the live stream for 1.2. I've stayed off of Reddit and Twitter, and I'm going to continue to stay off Reddit and Twitter until I finish 1.2 in my own time. New enemy.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people, it's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights.
Yikes.
For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
A draw?
We'll see.
This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Will do. Alchemy Commission. Wow. On the monster's rigid body, several conspicuous wounds are shrinking at a speed discernible to the naked eye. Despite the absence of any vital signs, you sense that the monster in front of you is not completely dead.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited to fight those wolf guys. They look sick. I love the designs. I'm curious. I mean, they'll probably talk about it right now. I'm curious what is up with him. Like, is he going through a phase of being Mara-struck right now, or is he just disheveled about what happened?
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here?
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jing Yuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Okay. So Sanctus Medicus is important.
Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
The lives of short-lived species
Oh, it's so cool.
fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Oh my goodness, they're so cool.
Fun this time.
Awesome. That is sad though, she was able to transform that Xianzhou
Hold on.
soldier into
We'll
him.
find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
Yeah, Welt did not sound happy about that one.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
What'd I just pick up? I have no clue. Oh well. Aw, that's so unfortunate, man.
Rainbow's blessing. You're not disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Stop moving around. Let's see if there's a way to help you recover faster. Come on, take this. It'll help with your injuries.
Thank you. All of you. I feel much better now. Thank goodness you're here. The garrison is up ahead. Are you heading there now? I'll wait there for you.
I'm so happy that worked. I don't know if it was gonna be strong enough to. Oh, I got so excited, dude. From this angle, I don't know why. I thought it was riding that wolf, and I was like, oh, there's another new enemy that's sick. Oh, I was heading that way, because I was gonna go through the gate. How do we get there? Looks like we can take that around. Whoa, just rude, man. Let's hear directly from
Show
Fushuan.
yourselves.
We're right in front of you.
Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances. Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived.
Okay, that's a good decision at least.
Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened.
They've gained an upper hand somehow.
The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
I apologize for talking over that. I was just saying they definitely seem to have gained confidence, meaning that they have a trump card or something that they think is enough to overthrow the Cloud Knights then.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
Alright, let's see what we get here. Get information on the outcome of the fighting and wait for Fushuan to return. Okay. I'll head up here first. Captured disciple. A Cloud Knight is standing next to the captive. He steps aside after you explain your identity and show him the general's order.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Okay.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
Oh, are we good to just talk about that? Well, I guess if they don't know, they don't even know.
That shining seed? I've seen it.
Okay.
So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Just like Cocolia.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
Yep.
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. I tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance.
Okay. About the ambrosial arbor.
So, you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus, the Abundance, gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu.
Okay.
With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the ambrosial arbor.
Minor gifts.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
We'll see about that. What did you do to these Cloud Knights?
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus. To eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
No more questions. I actually really like the talk with this character.
Have you talked with these disciples, Benefactor? What do you make of them?
I mean, yeah, I can understand.
Shh. That's a brave thing to say out in the open. If the Cloud Knights hear you, they won't think twice.
You asked my opinion.
It strikes me that you'd use any means to achieve your goal, Benefactor. Xianzhou natives are more afraid of immortality than they are of the days coming to an end. They received eternal life as they had desired, but are doomed to a fate more terrifying than death. The abundance played a cruel trick on them.
I apologize. I'm thinking, and I can't exactly remember. Doesn't Ting Yun want to extend her life? I was just curious and thinking if she would be not even corrupted, but just tempted to accept the blessing of Sanctus Medicus, or the abundance. Like, she's not, I don't know. I'm not sure what to think of her, honestly. She's a good character. Like, she's not bad, but just it's so weird to see one of these and not have to fight it.
Command talisman required for operation.
What does it mean?
We probably need to present it with a command for it to act.
You, sir. There is a ghastly paleness in the face of this resident Cloud Knight. As you approach him, he nods his head in salute.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments.
I see that. I
What
understand.
the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Any
Master
chance?
Diviner, you're back.
Give it a second. Any chance that it's something the ambrosial arbor, once it grew again, like it's putting something into the air that affects the long life species potentially? Well, no, it's only affecting the Cloud Knights, so I'm not sure.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
Please tell us the whole truth this time.
Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? Sharp as always.
I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
Yes, ma'am.
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it, the more they longed for it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the Arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed.
Okay.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory.
True.
But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
Well, I mean, that's just wrong. That's just completely wrong. Because, we literally tried to become a Sanctus Medicus. And, Don Shu, she's a higher ranking member, and she literally tried to convert us over to their side. They know we exist. Well, I mean, she wouldn't know that. She wouldn't know that. I want to ask both of these.
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time.
I really don't. I'm curious to see if we can break the script. But if it's a beneficial outcome, then...
I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
All right. All right, let's head down.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Oh, new enemy. She was in the live stream. Okay, so there's a bunch of small ones that we can take care of as well.
Wait, Miss Ting-Yun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the Crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Ting-Yun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Get that one closed. Okay, that path is good.
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
Will of preservation.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
She's so pretty.
Don Shu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance?
She looks unbothered, and she even has a smile, and she did a head tilt.
In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Alright.
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Time for some hardship.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that this is the only one that's going to be weak to imaginary.
That'll take time.
I'm on guard.
And build up the skill points before this one starts. Right. You can... sorry, I could not read that. There's a high chance for all targets to become afflicted with Prana Siphon. You're gonna be terrible for us to break.
Time for a buzz.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of just wanting to save skill points right now.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Okay.
Why? She said... The Ambrosial Arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that... Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction.
There it is. Oh, goodness.
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
I can say I didn't see it coming.
It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the lesson of destruction. Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Oh, goodness.
I am Lord Ravager Vantilia. I have come with a single purpose: to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Sorry, we're just listening right now.
Miss Ting-Yun, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Huh. Okay. So she literally just flipped them from abundance to destruction enemies. That's actually kind of sick. I really like that.
Lance ablaze! Lance
The one thing they showed though is it didn't really look like it was Ting Yun, it's whatever took over her body, right?
Time for some hardship.
So that's a little disappointing if that's not the case. Like if it was actually Ting Yun, that'd be sick. But it looks like it's just something that took control and isn't actually her.
More enemies.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time for a buzz.
Time for some hardship.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon this.
Zephyro?
They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand.
Well, let me meet them.
But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show.
I'm curious, are the other two here?
My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
No, I'm so bad. Zephyro and what? I already forgot the names. I wonder, are they on the CN show? Or are they just not, you know, here in general? You don't come with any summons, right? Correct. We need to take these guys out first.
Time for a buzz.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past.
Okay.
She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve
One
Nero
of 7?
and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power?
This is really interesting so far. 1.2 is really fun. A question that pops up in my head then is, how does Yukong not know? And I hope he doesn't run into any enemies. This is going to be a pain if we have to fight with just him.
Crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud-hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Young master?
But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
Oh, look at their scales.
You are indeed potential. Yet, Cloud Hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirage ago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
Anymore? Oh boy. This is about to get interesting. Even though it's already been interesting, but...
They say that you are Long's power incarnate. Is that true?
You are Long... Just Long's? They say that you are Long's power incarnate.
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
Gorgeous.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please take care of me.
Searching power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were, it seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Oh boy.
Right on time.
So early?
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Alright, now let's have another reunion. Jing Liu.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara, Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
No. No.
I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters. Now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me.
Oh my gosh, this is too sick.
No interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
I didn't even read what it said about the blades. I did not read it. Destroy all flying swords. What is a song? So nice.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence.
Oh, and they would already know. They do have a script.
So, let's heat things up then. Kafka.
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. Fail. Defend you.
Surrender.
I sense a storm.
Dude, this is so cool.
Afraid to hurt the boy.
That's really cool narratively too that he points that out, because we can only use our basic attack.
The others are okay.
We don't have our skill and we don't have our ultimate. Oh, I love his moveset, dude.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
No, Jing Liu did not teach him. Use the skill to enhance Sun Hong. Imbibitor Lunae's basic attack for up to 3.
But there's no other way. Forgive me. Heaven Surge. No.
I failed.
That's so cool. It's so cool.
Isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance.
Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Jingyuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
Yes.
Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more.
Okay. So... I don't want to say anything.
I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
That's true, because they are all different. Like, they're all the same person, but they don't have the memories of the last person, unless, like, it's all, you know, written down, right?
Raising old nets only darkens the water, and exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Lawfu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Danfeng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
I still don't know how I feel about the General Man. I still don't like him as a person. I think he's very cunning and conniving. Conniving being the main trait I get from him. But we'll see.
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The
Seven
armies
Ravagers.
of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Oh, just you wait, Jing Yin. We know from the live stream what's gonna happen. Can we talk to more of you?
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life.
Oh, is look at
and
us.
bestowed us with the permanence
Weird.
of the Vidyadhara.
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
That was too big brain for me. I got nothing out of what he just said.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
With March looking scared in the
We need
back.
to help them. Let's go.
Trial. Okay. Oh, what? Physical MC?
I wish not to use.
Oh, what are you doing to me, game? What are you doing to me? Physical MC?
Heaven's Surge. Forgive me.
Jingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seats of divine foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
I'm sorry, forgive me. I do this sometimes in videos. I want to make sure that I fully understand what they mean whenever they say something. Disseminate. So, it's just spread widely. So, Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to spread widely the power of the Plague author and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations. Okay.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
I wonder if Welt knew.
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Callback.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew.
Come on, Welt, you know us by now.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed.
This is gonna sound probably kind of random, but I'm happy that they brought this up. Fear, risk, enemies, and death. I think that'll be something... I haven't played enough Genshin to fully see what happens. I don't know if characters actually die or not, main story-wise, but this would make the story even more compelling in this universe, in Star Rail, if there are characters that actually end up dying along the journey. And I'm not talking Cacolia, you know, I'm talking actual teammates and Express crew members, or even just a member, you know. Somebody passing away in this game would make for such a great story beat, and I hope they are able to make it meaningful and they make it impactful, and that it actually fits the story that we're going on. because this would be amazing to have in this game. It really would.
Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Back to the good old vote system.
Don Hung?
Got to.
Thank you, Don Hong.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Law Fu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
Okay, so I stand corrected. They can access memories.
High Elder?
Or it might even just be him.
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Law Fu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
Ah, it looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Don Hong's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Law Fu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
That was amazing. Oh wow, it's so pretty.
Mentioned that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
If we have to.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
You would just die.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author.
I might just be forgetting. I'm not sure if I heard him called the Ruin Author just yet. I'll have to remember that.
You have a more important duty.
Cloud Knights, attention!
After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Why would I want to listen to that? Get that out of my sight. Wow. Wait, whoa, 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 what? Okay. Stop looking, just go.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Wow. This has gotta be my favorite area in the game so far.
You scaled Waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talents, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh,
Well
what
said.
A huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Alright, let's hit the space anchor. Does this lead to one? this way first. Oh my goodness, I can't get over this area. And it even has splash effects on it too? Like, they didn't have to do that. That's so nice. Alright, what do we got here? What are we doing? Percipient sconce? Sconce? A ceremonial lamp left by the Videodora that contains the Videodora's power of sealing. By lighting them up in a specific sequence, the corresponding seals in Scaligorge Waterscape can be removed. And this one, it has them facing each other. Lengthwise.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
I apologize.
You mentioned. Do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case, then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so we're not, they don't rotate. You just touch. Okay. Okay, so it's on the ground what order you go in. I was gonna say, I apologize because the first one always takes the longest because I don't know what I'm doing just yet. Then over here. And then this one. Is that correct? Okay, perfect.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Ting-Yun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation, but for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
Agreed, unfortunately. The area is so pretty, dude. Oh my goodness. No, too bad I don't have Zila right now. I would love to just squeeze past them. Oh, there's the ape! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to fight you. See, can I just... Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this fight.
Will of preservation.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Oh, I'm not gonna remember that.
Up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Oh, this guy's sick. Love his design.
Stay.
All right, let's get it.
Might be trickier to crack.
The Abundant Sprite, Malefic Ape. We'll see. Quantum? You love to see it.
Leave the rest to me.
This
I thought I hit it.
needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Cool. So, we're the current target. Does it say what that exactly does? I'm not sure. It just says it's monitoring.
Calm your body and mind. You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Okay. We'll fall down. So I used a skill, so now I'm being monitored.
More enemies.
Let's just see what happens once we let the monitor go through. Damage boost. Sick.
You can still walk away.
That was so sick.
Can you let me have time for a buzz?
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Well, let's see. I don't know how I'm looking at this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those two close. Oh, so there's just an excess number. Okay, so you have 1 by itself, 2, 2, 2. So if we can figure out where the 1 by itself is. That one is 4. So that would be... That one is 4. And it faces these. 4. Sorry, it's the ones furthest. So yes, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. 1, directly across, 4. Okay. This one. This one. And then this one. Should be the right order. Perfect.
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
Can you go that way? Oh, you can. Am I supposed to, or am I supposed to head around this way? I don't know. Does it matter? I'm here. I honestly don't know. Let's go down this way so we can hit this, the anchor. Just ignore me. Something to pick up right there.
Who are you?
John Fong said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
What do I want? I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar. The last of the 3 talons is here.
Perfect. This one. Oh, is that a mural? Oh, maybe it's not on the mural.
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost. Yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned, the mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth.
And then empty.
Beneath the lunar glow adorned, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation. Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
No, you have to forgive me. I'm actually unsure on this one. Rebirth begins. Are we starting from rebirth, or are we starting from where? From here or here?
The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries.
Okay, so in my head, they're returning to sea here.
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related?
Could they be related to the boy? I know, I thought it would be they're walking to the end of the journey there. They actually get rebirths here. They're learning from the master here. They've learned enough, and then they're able to go out here. So that one for sure. So do we start with this one? Wait, what? If that's the case, then that one's last. Unless that's showing an egg hatching right there. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that taking a minute. path
The
is
reverence to the three
formed.
talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Fantilia. We must hurry.
Did I talk to these two?
Young Master,
No.
must we really forsake Skillgorge Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, Young Master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior Videodara say that the Sinjo offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Let's go. Oh, goodness. That's how you know it's gonna get serious. May encounter. Okay, I was gonna say I don't have Jingyuan. Don't do this to me, game. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is he's gonna be put at the end, but I'm so used to hitting 1, 2, 3 in such a certain order. So we'll do Natasha, Fire MC. Do we not bring Zila this time? Or, I mean, sorry, Silverwolf? I think we skip Silverwolf and bring Welt. And then Jingyuan. And we lose if Jingyuan is brought down. Alright. Let's get it.
Oh. Has the General of the Law Fu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves. Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
This is sick. This is really cool. Ah, alright.
Fantalia, what is she doing?
I gotta stop just in case it... I don't like interrupting their dialogue by moving too far ahead. Alright. Right into it. Perfect.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use.
Okay.
The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
So this isn't what she actually looks like.
All of you, focus on destroying the phantom flowers. I'll go for the body.
You can still walk away.
That's the one unfortunate thing about bounce. Is I don't know where it's gonna go. So it's not bad. It's a great skill. Okay, 3 phases.
There is no other choice.
That was a decent break. They're gonna come back up soon-ish. What does she have on her right now? It's a slow and vulnerability. Increases damage taken by 12%. Okay. Just
Indestructible.
we can just fire off the MC's fire ult whenever, because nobody's weak to it. So it's just minimum damage that we can squeeze in every once in a while. We don't need to use it for breaks or anything.
So little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind.
Barely felt it.
Watch, careful.
Oh, that was Welt's dad voice right there. You can go AoE, that's fine.
For the Xianzhou.
Almost got him. That's good. Too bad we didn't get shock on him. That would have been great. Eats a skill point.
I won't release you.
Got 1. Gives us 3.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
Action delayed with small damage.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
What are we looking for? Well, it gives me 3 if I kill this. So it'd be a waste right now.
You're in bad shape. Defend the weak.
We'll use him.
Fantalia, your scheme ends here. Victory!
Unique voice lines. Nice. Okay, gives us up to 5.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit.
Heed my word.
Dude, this fight is so cool. This fight is so cool. Oh, they come right back? That's not fun. I thought I'd at least have a little time before that. It's perfect. Prana. Almost broke one already. That's awesome. Sorry for saying awesome so much.
All better now?
1,000 thanks.
Blast or defense? Defense.
Indestructible.
There's no reason to not just keep up taunts the whole time.
Vanquish the abomination.
Up to 4 heals. Okay.
I won't release you.
nothing of the weight behind.
Witness the stars shatter before you.
This music is sick.
There is no other choice.
Time for a shot.
No reason not to. Woo! 2K crit, let's go.
Savor the vigor of it.
On my command. Or the Shinjo.
Prana will probably kill this. And it'll break Fantilia. We're up, will attack. Woo, a whole 1%, let's go.
Calm your body.
Victory!
Oh, really? I really thought that was gonna get his ult right there.
Was that it?
Time for the Radiant Spirit.
Heed my word. Show no mercy!
She looks so bored. I love it. Like, she's really not even trying right now. She literally just thinks of us as ants. Prana's gonna come in.
You're in bad shape.
Yeah, I don't even know why I did that. Should have just hit main body.
I'm on guard.
Defend
keep it
the
up.
wing.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Or the Shinjo.
You can still walk away. I won't go easy.
Unfortunate.
Naughty children, nap time. I'm okay.
Fine. Fantilia, your scheme ends here. Is that it?
Leave the rest to me.
Might as well just keep attacking main body.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent.
That was pretty sick.
The universe
Let's see.
will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. That's not going to be very fun. Ooh. I'm going to save this round.
Lance ablaze.
They don't have weaknesses. I'm not. Did they say what they did in the live stream? Because I don't remember what these flowers do. You can use abilities to dispel. Oh! Oh my gosh, the music, dude. Chill. What does she have here? Destruction of the bloom. Will use havoc during its next action. Is that what was used just now? Ignores. Bro, what is this song? Okay. That's sick.
Victory!
You know nothing of the weight behind it.
Witness the stars shatter before
Yeah, so Natasha can cleanse it.
survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time for a shot.
Yeah, let's just find out real quick.
Time you
Yes. Okay, good to know, good to know. Let's see what happens this turn. We're not in a good spot.
I'm fine.
General of the Cienjo, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Don Hong, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Ventilia?
Oh, that's so sick.
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Yeah, after you already infiltrated and took the Arbor's power, yes, he remembered. What is the laughing? Dude, this track is so insane. This might be this might be my new favorite. Oh my gosh.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy.
Yeah, you already know that third phase is gonna go crazy then. Yeah, we can't afford other people to be getting hit with prana and stuff. Prana. With that HP debuff, so we have to start using that. We really need to save the skill point. Ooh. We're gonna do it just in case she uses that big attack. It might be enough to take out Welt at that range, so we want to play that safe. Prana is all the way down at the bottom, so should we? Or let's save. Okay, I'm happy I fixed his HP then. It looks like we didn't have to be concerned about it, but still happy I did it. Let's see, we're up. Natasha is next. She has ult coming up too. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I just keep saying it, but this song is insane. Defense or blast? Sorry I'm taking so long. We can...
Don't lose momentum.
Defense. It's the safest option I have.
1,000 thanks.
That's fine.
You need to experience some hardship. Stand down.
I like how her toughness being broken is literally her just looking like she has a headache.
Shine, celestial spheres.
MC eats that, I'm not even worried. Natasha will heal. Natasha's so good.
I'm on guard.
We need to save. Puts us in a bad spot.
Defend the weak.
Fantilia, your scheme ends here.
Lance ablaze.
I know, I'm not finding a good opportunity to start stocking up on skill points right now, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're right back down, which is fine. If anybody's HP is being cut, I'd rather it be us, because she is not going to be able to kill the fire MC. Like, there's literally no way. She's too bulky.
Nice teamwork.
I honestly wasn't sure if they were going to be able to do as good of a job as the Cocolia fight, but so far they have not disappointed.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
That's fine. Roaring Thunder. Did that even do anything? Yeah, we're just gonna keep getting knocked down, which is fine. Roaring Thunder. Deals lightning damage is all that is. Okay.
Time for the radiant speed.
Heed my word. Show no mercy.
Awesome. Prana is coming up. Natasha won't be able to heal me.
Indestructible.
Do it.
Time for a shot.
Okay.
You're in bad shape.
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind.
So close.
Celestial spheres.
I'm not going to. Currently in repose. Awesome.
Still ends to you, Fantilia. So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
No, my
Almost as if
respect.
you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have a chance.
Oh, that design is sick.
Blossom. It is time to put an end to this.
Just in time.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Think nothing of it. I'm okay.
Okay, she got hit. Stealing the one skill point I have, that's unfortunate. Prana Snare.
Out of ideas, Fantilia.
Oh my gosh.
Radiant speed.
This is so
Heed my
cool.
word.
This fight is so
Show no
hype.
mercy.
What are we rocking right now? Yeah, MC has to be the one that gets hit.
Defend the weak. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Oh my goodness. This OST. Like a black hole. That'll break the flower. Leaves one, which is fine.
Witness the stars shatter before you.
We have to heal Jingyuan.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Yeah, we can leave MC, but Jingyuan has to be healed, because if he goes down, it's over. Let's get that back.
It is time to put
Over
an end to
there.
this.
Okay. Let's see, what is that one specifically? Fantility the Undying will focus attacks on this target. Amazing. Thank you.
Calm your body and mind.
On my command. To victory.
Vulnerability. Okay. Let's go ahead. She's already used her self-heal this battle, so she won't use it again later, so we want to make sure that we take care of that right now. Ventilia is not locked onto us anymore, which is a no bueno.
Indestructible.
So we gotta fix that.
Lance ablaze.
Yeah, it's fine. We're already slow.
Flaming lance. Forward.
Burgeoning. Oh no, they're back. Okay. At least that means we get skill points.
I'm okay.
And we do have his lord coming up. We just attack Fantilia. Of course, we're one short. Does this count? No. Okay. Do we save? Is there any point?
Stand down.
Yeah, because they'll take one. Natasha can heal with the last one. She can heal well. But she still has an ult in case there's an emergency. Yeah, at least Welt and Jingyuan are almost ready.
You know nothing of the weight behind.
Let it fly.
The stars shadow before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
A foregone conclusion. Time for the radiant spirit.
Heed my word. Show no mercy!
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
You can still walk away.
Yeah, so much for
Don't listen.
that.
All better now?
1,000.
On my command.
That's good. So close. At least it didn't heal. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen this round then.
Calm your body and mind.
Let's save it.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination!
Repose is ended. Okay.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Okay, she's back up. We can use it now. Huge damage.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
It is time to put an end to this. Now these roll deep.
Oh, my finger is hovering over the one.
I won't go easy on you. You know nothing of the weight behind.
Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lance at the ready. Indestructible.
Fantilia goes or the Shinjo!
Perfect.
Naughty children, don't listen.
Timely treatment.
We don't.
Time for the radiant.
We want to have enough for Welt.
Heed my word.
Since she's imprisoned right now, Welt does more damage.
You can still walk away. Foam your body is
Perfect.
Time to go on the offensive.
Is it though? Sadly, it's not.
Defend the weak.
I need you to be my shield. Don't want to get greedy. You never know.
Favor the vigor.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination!
So close. Yes.
Give my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of
Oh,
certain
what a
death
shot.
is touching.
No, I'm seriously looking. Is there a way I could get rid of all this stuff on the screen? What a sick shot.
Flaming lance.
Yeah, all the color combinations going on, that was insane.
It is time to put an end to this. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook.
Do you know I have a Stellaron inside of me? I feel like that's not gonna work.
Start with this arrogant Xianzhou general.
I wonder if the transformation of the Xianzhou General into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Fu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Gone home! Do it!
It happened so fast, I'm not even sure. Did he stab him?
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim.
Okay, yeah, so that's not a real body.
How much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts.
Alright. I'll say it here. I would like to issue an official apology. This whole time I really did think the general was sus. I just still don't really like his attitude, you know? But I have nothing but respect for him as a character. After this.
Antilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Fantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
Yeah, Fantilia is still alive.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator.
One of the 7.
Destruction.
One of the 7.
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
It's getting late. Where to now?
What? Ah, I knew it had to be getting close. No. There it is. Ah, man. Oh, man. Ignore all the missions I have. Ah, that's it. So 3 hours. But to be fair, that 3 hours was amazing from start to finish for me. I don't know how other people felt about it, but that was an amazing 3 hours. That was so fun. And like I said, I issue an official apology to the General. I really did think that he was a suspicious individual, and I wasn't sure of his true intentions. I think it's entirely... I think it was brought about in his actions, and again, the way he voices some of the lines. I didn't see him as a very trustworthy individual, and he seemed to be very conniving behind people's backs, or even to their faces, honestly. But after that, I have nothing but respect for the General. He is an amazing general for the Lofu, and they are very lucky to have somebody like him. Doesn't mean I still like it. Doesn't mean I like his character, you know, but nothing but respect for the guy. Man, that was fun. That was awesome. I can't wait for the next one, though. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the 1.2 patch that came out, and I hope you're looking forward to 1.3, 1.4, because let's be honest, 1.3 will probably just end up being like events and stuff, and then 1.4 will be the big potential finishing story here on the Lofu, but we'll find out. We'll find out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Stay safe, take care, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye for now.